But we're here with Brother Tito Deler.
That's right.
Are you like showing everything? Such a classic.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
How did you start into music? Is this something that you always wanted?
Yeah, well, I grew up in a musical family. I have 3 older sisters, and they all played instruments of various sorts, pianos and guitars. And my mother sang in a church choir, and my father played the guitar and the harmonica. So it was a natural progression for me to pick it up and bring it to where I'm taking it for sure.
And you're from the Dominican?
I'm born and raised in New York, first generation, but my family's from Dominican Republic. Yes.
Everybody in Dominican look as good as you.
I'd like to say yeah. Because when I go back home, they might give me a hard time. And thank you. Right on. Yeah.
Wow. So how is it being in Vancouver?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, this fantastic weather. I spent a lot of time in Mississippi playing blues. And this time of the year in Mississippi, we're talking 90 plus degree humidity. So I'm cool, calm, and collected right now in this suit. I'm fine. Yeah. I love this Vancouver weather.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful weather.
It is. And plus, a beautiful international city where you see all sorts of people. So it's quite fantastic. It's a treat to the eyes and the ears and all the senses, Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
So what attracted you to folk music? Because everybody's doing,
Yeah, more modern stuff. Yeah, well, the folk music, when you're young, you listen to popular music and things like that, but if you have the opportunity to continue to peel back the onion and see what's in the middle and in the heart, that's why I discovered folk music. The very essence of rock and roll or modern music was the heart of it was in the blues and in folk music, and when I discovered that, I couldn't turn around and neglect it. And that's been my calling since. It's a very sincere form of expression that allows everybody that avenue to express themselves, and I just find it a wonderful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Profound and so deep, you can feel it, and it attracts everyone.
Most definitely, yeah. From the youngest to the youngest, Yeah.
So the music that you write, it feels kind of personal.
Very personal,
Are you talking about me? No.
Right, yeah, most definitely. And I would hope, and that's also the beauty about folk music is that we're able to build those connections.
Yeah.
Right? It blurs a line between performer and spectator. So if you're telling a story, there's always someone, that's going to relate to that and want to go in on it. You know what I mean? And I think that's the beauty of this gift, to be able to share that, and also to receive as a performer that kind of an expression where it's like, hey, I dig where you're coming from, man, because I feel what you're saying, Yeah. That's a beautiful thing. It keeps me going,
Yeah. So did you ever go out with a crazy woman and then she dumped you and then you had to make a song about it?
Well, yeah. And if it were only that simple.
Yeah.
The reality is it's the subtle things in life that bring forth inspiration. And those subtle things, and just really wanting to be able to find that release, that relief, and that definitely brings forth the inspiration. And as a person that has experienced life such as yourself, myself, the viewer, we all know that it's those subtle turns in life that are sometimes the hardest. Navigating a real big ship through something difficult, like your life and the vessel in which you occupy, life has been like that, and everybody's got their ups and downs, So on many levels, for sure, the inspiration comes from that. And it proves that when you go on the stage to sing a song, the sincerity of that life experience is something that comes through to the audience.
Yeah, the audience can feel it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to myself.
Yeah.
And I know that you all appreciate that I'm up there not lying to myself, just the truth.
Absolutely.
Yeah. God is truth and truth is God.
I love that. I love God is
Gandhi.
truth and truth is God.
Gandhi.
I love it.
Right
I
on.
love it.
Right on.
So what is more inspiring, love or heartbreak?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once, this wise woman told me once, I was trying to understand opposites, whether it was love or hate. And she said, hate's not the opposite of love. It's much more complex than that. So on the same token, the inspiration comes on the full gamut.
What is your definition of love?
My definition of love is acknowledgement and recognition and a common point in which you can build something and submit to each other.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I believe so.
I love that.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing.
Nice.
To be able to find that partner, that person, or that situation, because we love many things, whether it's nature, an individual, an instrument, an inanimate object, but like be able to find that connection in which you're able to submit to it. The trumpet does not bend. The emboucher and the diaphragm bends to submit to the trumpet, and that's how you play the trumpet.
Oh, wow. I just got some knowledge drop
come on,
me right
come on,
there.
sister. Yeah.
Wow, that is so beautiful. So do you have a dream that you want to accomplish? Where do you want to take this?
I have plenty of dreams. First and foremost, my dream with regards to music is just to be able to give back to the Creator, you know, because it is a gift. And so I take care of my gift, I nurture it, and I present it in a respectful manner, you know, something that my Lord gave me. Further than that, what I would like to do is leave a record of it, you know, so that my time on earth will be recorded, and so that there will be something that I can, beyond my existence, because the life begins and it ends, but what we leave behind continues. That's my dream, to leave something behind.
Thank you so much.
Right on.
That is so inspiring.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that.
That is so inspiring.
Right. Thank you.
Last question.
Shoot.
People who are looking at you and they're dreaming of becoming, you know, what would you give them as an advice on how to get there?
First and foremost, I would say that they already are. They already are, because each individual is special, and to look at someone else and try and mold yourself to what you see that person doing, maybe not the best thing, because then it becomes someone else. I believe that everybody has a vision and a talent to be able to do something that is sincere, you know, sincere and beautiful, which is what I do. Is I play blues with a feeling, you know, and that's sincere. For anyone that's interested in doing something like that, you know, you already got it in you. You already got it in you. You just got to look and dig deep inside of you, and also trust yourself. The most beautiful thing about an artist, a visual artist, is that the transition from becoming a student to an artist is being able to paint or draw the ugly. And our perception of what is ugly, it's not true. That's reality. So to be able to do that and capture that and show that, you've transcended from student to artist.